Leonardo DiCaprio has a serious problem that much of Hollywood has simply ignored. You see, he isn't just an Oscar-winning actor or an environmental activist. No, he's also become infamous for something a bit more age-specific. You see, Leo has a pattern, one that the internet has dubbed Leo's Law. This law essentially states that once his girlfriends hit the ripe old age of 25, they mysteriously disappear from his life faster than Jack sank into the Atlantic. Victoria's Secret model Erin Heatherton started dating Leo when she was 22, broke up at 23. Supermodel Nina Ekdahl met Leo at 24, split at, you guessed it, 25. Leo's notorious fling with Blake Lively, well, she was 23 at the time. And there's plenty more examples we'll get into showing off Leo's pattern of dating much younger women up until that crucial age of 25.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long, Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him.
One of Leo's most famous relationships was with Gisele Bündchen. Leo and Gisele were the it couple of the early 2000s. They started dating in 2000 when Gisele was just 20 years old, and the relationship lasted 5 years. But Gisele later revealed their breakup in 2005 was due to a need for a lifestyle change. She wanted to prioritize her health and well-being, while Leo wasn't ready to give up the party lifestyle, often still drinking, smoking, and working too much for her, so the two couldn't align their goals. However, most now have come to believe the real reason for their breakup was Gisele coming way too close to that dreaded 25th birthday for Leo. Then a year after they broke up, Leo started dating supermodel Bar Raffaelli. Leo was 30 at the time and Bar was 20, and they continued seeing each other for 5 years until they also broke up, apparently due to neither of them being ready to settle down. But when it ended, Bar was 25 years old. This famously made her the woman to establish the infamous 25-year-old age cutoff that Leo has become known for. In 2018, he started dating model and actress Camila Morrone. But this time, the age difference between the two was difficult to overlook. When they first got together, Camila was 20 and Leo was 43, so he was more than double her age. But they actually first met long before they started dating. Reportedly, when Camila was just 12 years old. Leo was introduced to her by his close friend Al Pacino, who was dating Camila's mother. But the fact Leo knew Camila from when she was a kid and still ended up dating her is very suspicious. And to make it worse, he's 2 years older than her mother. The news of their relationship raised a lot of eyebrows, but like all the girls that came before her, people assumed it would be short-lived. But for a moment, it looked like things between Leo and Camila might actually work. Many reports came out saying that Leo was happy and this time he might finally settle down. But the elephant in the room was that Camila was still under 25. Then the announcement that everyone was waiting for came out on August 20th, 2022. It was announced that her and Leo had finally broken up. Supposedly because they were both traveling a lot, so the distance played a factor, and the relationship ran its course. Whether that's true or not is impossible to say because neither of them have talked about it publicly. But the timing of things makes it seem like it ended because Camila had simply gotten too old for him. Only a few months after the breakup with Camila, Leo was photographed with supermodel Eden Polani at a party. Eden, who was 19 at the time, was almost 30 years younger than Leo, so it makes sense that rumors of them dating sparked outrage on the internet. I'm so tired of men. A 19-year-old? Out of order. If you are dating a teenager and can fit an entire adult person into the age gap between you two, you've officially and permanently graduated from gross to predatory. As we clearly see from this graph that's gone viral all over the internet, as Leo gets older, the ages of his romantic partners stays the same, with the average age for his partners being just 22. So it makes sense the law of Leo has come with its critics.
If you saw a 50-year-old guy sitting at a bar, a college bar, observing the chick, you would obviously go, he's weird, he's a creep. You wouldn't go, oh my God, that's so funny. He's still dating people that are really, really young. I've always wondered that, why society mocks it or applauds it. He can. He's not legally a pedophile. Yeah, I get it, he's not legally a pedophile, but we all know it's weird.
When is he gonna stop? Is he ever gonna settle down? Is this gonna be until he's 80 years old? Is he gonna be like some new Hugh Hefner?
And despite Leo being one of the most recognizable and influential on-screen talents of our generation, he's somehow managed to maintain a shroud of mystery. While most A-list actors' lives are splashed across tabloids and magazines, we just don't see this with Leo. Why is this, you might ask? Well, the answer comes from ironclad NDAs for all of his romantic hookups and partners. NDAs, or non-disclosure agreements, are legal contracts that prevent someone from revealing private information or relationships. In Hollywood, they're the secret sauce for celebs who value their privacy. And Leo? He's the master chef. Rumor has it that anyone who gets close to Leo, whether it's a fleeting hookup or a long-term relationship, has to sign an NDA. This legal shield ensures that whatever happens behind closed doors stays there. When Leo and Blake Lively were an item way back in 2011, they were often spotted out together, but details about their relationship were scarce. And this was one of those rare celebrity couples where fans really wanted to know all the details. But unfortunately, to this day, nothing significant ever came out. Sources suggest that Blake, like many of Leo's flings, had to sign an NDA to keep things hush-hush. And many know Leo for his love of nightclubs and private parties, where he can often be seen flirting with potential romantic interests. But multiple sources over the years have claimed women who hook up with Leo at these events are required to sign strict NDAs before they can even get close to him. And this makes sense given the amount of women he has seen around, but the scarce stories about the women's perspective of hooking up with the iconic Leonardo DiCaprio. Importantly for Leo, he's looking to ensure his private endeavors stay out of the tabloids. But why does Leo go to such lengths to keep his private life, well, private? Leo's been in the spotlight since he was a teenager. He's seen how the media can tear apart relationships and scrutinize every move. By using NDAs, staying off social media, and keeping his relationships to himself, Leo maintains control over his narrative. He decides what the public knows and what stays private. But some suspect there could be other reasons for Leo deciding to maintain a super private personal life, like engaging in controversial habits off the screen. Interestingly, the women Leo dates don't seem to mind the age gap, at least not publicly. Many of them have flourishing careers and enjoy the limelight that comes with dating one of Hollywood's biggest stars. What's more, the models he dates usually even see a bump in demand and make more money when they are seen together with Leo. Plus, there is an element of mutual exchange in these relationships. Leo gets a beautiful young woman in her physical prime, and they get an A-list Hollywood star and the attention that comes with it. Not to mention, Camila Morrone even defended the relationship, saying, "There's so many relationships in Hollywood, and in the history of the world, where people have large age gaps." And to be honest, she has a point. Plus, some people have made the argument that there may be a double standard at play here, and it's true. There have been plenty of examples of much older women dating guys in their early 20s without nearly as much attention.
People get mad at him for dating 19-year-olds, but because he's 50 or whatever he is. He's close to 50, right? He's 50.
Yeah, he's close to 50.
46, 7, and 8, something like that.
That's a big difference.
It's a giant difference, but here's the thing.
I've been
If it was
there.
the other way, if it was a 19-year-old guy and a 48-year-old woman, everybody would be like, "You go, girl." Nobody
Okay.
would be upset at all.
Madonna notoriously started dating one of her backup dancers, with the two having a 36-year age gap. She was 61 while he was only 25. Her current boyfriend is 35 years younger than her, and every person she's been with since 2008 has been at least 28 years younger. This almost makes Leo's numbers look normal, but yet Madonna doesn't get nearly the amount of criticism he does. But to the public's surprise, Leo decided to break his habit of only going for women under 25 when he had his sights set on 27-year-old multiple Grammy winner Rihanna. The Golden Globes after party is where the first sparks flew. According to TMZ, Leo and Rihanna were seen getting cozy at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. The tabloid claimed they were kissing and making out in a corner, away from prying eyes. Fast forward to Coachella, and fans captured some blurry but juicy photos of Leo and Rihanna hanging out in the VIP section. While no clear kissing pictures emerged, their close proximity and body language suggested there was more than just friendship between them. Then came the Met Gala after party, where according to reports, Leo and Rihanna were spotted kissing, dancing, and smoking together in a private area. Fans were starting to think the two could really turn out to be more than just friends. But in true Leo fashion, it didn't last long until things ended, and it's believed that Rihanna signed an NDA, ensuring the details of their relationship, or fling, never saw the light of day. Though, despite the jokes and memes, This demonstrated to the world that Leo is open to being with women over the age of 25. And recently, we saw Leo and supermodel Gigi Hadid developing a romance while she was 27 years old. The two were seen together at multiple events during New York Fashion Week, and were also seen at several private parties in the city, often arriving and leaving separately but spending significant time together once inside. The two kept this fling pretty low-key, but once again things didn't last long. But that takes us to Leo's most recent and active love interest, Italian supermodel Vittoria Soretti. She's currently 25 years old, which seems to indicate a small shift in Leo's romantic preferences. Rumors about Leo and Vittoria began circulating in mid-2023, when they were seen together at various high-profile events like New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week, as well as at private parties in Ibiza, enjoying the vibrant nightlife together and getting cozy on a yacht. The two have only gotten closer since, and there have even been rumors circulating that they may be getting engaged soon. Just a few months ago, they were out eating lunch, and Vittoria could even be seen wearing an engagement ring. But as of now, it's all just speculation. Though, things seem to be going smoothly between them, meaning this could mark the end of Leo's under 25 law. Or this might just be another quick fling just before Leo returns to his under 25 requirements. Only time will tell. But let me know in the comments whether you think the age gap in Leo's dating history is problematic behavior, or if people are just overreacting.